Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Music Room Live. I am Tony. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today we're going to be talking about the brand new record from Garth Brooks called Fun. Alright, so I call this a brand new record, and it is. Today is the release date. November 20th, 2020 is the release date for the album Fun. Now, it was back in 2018 when Garth announced the release of this record, or the upcoming release of this record. And actually, there were two singles released from the record in 2018 and another in 2019. So to say this is a brand new record would be a bit of a stretch, but now it's finally out there for you to consume. Now, you'll notice I don't have a physical copy of this in my hands. I did fully intend to go out and buy a copy of this, and I actually tried. I went to a couple different stores to buy it, but they did not carry it. Now, Garth Brooks is very particular about where he has his music distributed at. It seems like every album that comes out, there's a new deal made with a certain store to be the exclusive carrier. I don't know if that's the case, but again, this record was hard to find. I want to support physical music as much as I can, but come on, Garth, you got to help us find it, buddy. All right, so anyway, I'm not going to be trashing Garth Brooks. I am a fan. You know, I obviously got my shirt on here. I'm a Garth Brooks fan, but I will admit that not everything Garth does is gold. The guy has a lot of big ideas, and a lot of them go really well, and sometimes they miss a little bit. I think this record's a combination of both. I think an album is kind of a snapshot of where an artist is at the time he's recording it. Now, considering he started this record in 2018, it feels like two very different records. There is the part of the album that is indeed fun. It sounds like good country music, what we would expect from Garth, kind of an uplift your spirits kind of record, truly what we kind of need right now. But then the other half of the record then kind of comes in probably after COVID and all the things going on in the world today with racism and the election and politics. And you know, Garth has a history of trying to get deep with his music, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing. You know, We Shall Be Free is one of the examples of when Garth can really nail it. But this record, like I said, the record starts off really strong, a good country sounding record with The Road I'm On. That's What Cowboys Do, which sounds like it could be a George Strait song. I absolutely love it. All Day Long, another great song where, you know, we can't go to the honky-tonk right now, but Garth kind of brings the honky-tonk to us. Then we kind of hit a, what? There is a cover on this record of the song Shallow from the movie A Star Is Born with Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper. If you remember back when quarantine started, Garth would be on doing his Studio G show, and him and his wife Trisha Yearwood did a cover of it, and it was really cool, you know, kind of neat, especially when we were all trapped inside. But for it to be the fourth song on this record, it feels kind of weird. Shallow, a big hit, not that old. I don't really know if it belongs as the fourth song on this album. If it's on the album at all, I think maybe it should be like a hidden track or a bonus track or something like that, but feels a little weird being the fourth track in, and it definitely blows the momentum of the record. But things pick right back up with the next track. Actually, it was released in 2019, Dive Bar with Blake Shelton. I don't really listen to country radio very often, so this song for me is fairly new, and I really enjoy it. It's a fun song. It kind of picks back up the funness of the record, and I thought we were back on track. However, this is where kind of things take a turn. You can kind of hear where maybe this is some material that kind of came in later after the pandemic, and things kind of slow down, I think, for sure. Noticeably, The Courage of Love, it's one of those supposed to be epic songs about changing the world. It kind of goes on from there with some, to me, less than memorable tracks. I Can Be Mad at You, Message in a Bottle, Stronger Than Me. I don't know, to me, it's not what I want to hear on a record called Fun. It gets way too serious for way too long. Again, that's just me. Maybe if the record wasn't called Fun, you know, I don't know. And then the moment that comes, I think it's supposed to be the most poignant moment on the record that I have some conflicting feelings about, is the song Where the Cross Don't Burn. I love the fact that Garth called on the legend Charlie Pride to lend some vocals to this record. I don't know if I'd call it a duet, but it does in fact feature the voice of Charlie Pride, and I love that. But again, I think this is Garth Brooks' record. I think I really wanted a fun, kind of upbeat, take my mind off the rest of the world stuff, and I don't necessarily want all of the world's problems thrown back in my face, and that's kind of where this record goes. So, very misleading record. Title for sure with the fun, and there is some fun to be had on this record, but there's also a lot of seriousness. There's also a lot of songs that I feel are maybe just filler, back to back to back to back. So the album picks back up a little bit. We have Party Gras, the Mardi Gras song, which I think is great. A lot of fun there. A little New Orleans feel to it. I don't know. It feels like two records to me. I can definitely hear the stuff that was written and recorded in 2018, 2019, and I can definitely hear Garth trying to do his commentary on the world today. Like I said, it's nothing new for Garth. I'm not saying he's switching things up at all, but again, I don't know. Maybe change the title of the record from Fun, because it certainly gets a little heavy at times, maybe a little too heavy. So again, I love Garth. I think there are some really good songs on this record. If you're a Garth fan, you're probably going to love it. I am a Garth fan. I just don't necessarily love this record. But again, I'll keep listening to it and hopefully have some more of that warm up on me. But again, maybe track some stuff a little different. Maybe 2 EPs. I don't know. But for goodness sake, Garth, put this thing in the stores where people can buy it, all right? I know you've got all these deals with all these different stores and stuff, but it's kind of confusing to be a Garth Brooks fan sometimes. All right, sorry. I guess I felt more strongly about that than I knew coming into this. But so Garth Brooks' 12th studio album, can you believe it? Called Fun. There are some fun moments, but just be prepared for the party to kind of die down a little bit, and for it not to be so fun. Be curious to hear what you guys think. Please use that comment section. Let me know what you think of the record. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me what songs you like, and tell me why. I just ask, let's keep things respectful. I don't mean any badness to Garth or to his fans by these opinions. Just my opinions after the first couple listens. Again, guys, please click that subscribe button. Love for you guys to tune in to what we do here in the future. I'm just a guy who loves music. I have a feeling you're the same way. Let's connect. All right, guys, thank you so much, and I will see you soon. Bye.